Howdy, this is Lemmy with RevZilla TV, here to talk to you today about Akrapovic's Open Line 2-in-1 exhaust for Harley V-Rod. You should be looking into the Open Line 2-in-1 if you want a pipe that is going to make your V-Rod go fast. These things are currently being cranked out for night rods as well as V-Rod muscles. Installation on this is about a 2-beard on our 3-beard BSD, our beard scale of difficulty. Most of you should be able to get this done with a little bit of time in the garage, but there is a little bit of work that is involved with the installation itself. Let's get right into this thing. We'll pick it apart a little bit, find out what sets Akrapovic apart. First things first, just to clear up a little bit of nomenclature issue. Even though this is called the Open Line Exhaust, it's not truly an open exhaust. I'm not really sure if something got lost in translation between Slovenia and here. That's where Akrapovic is making these. But they call this the Open Line. This is actually a baffled exhaust. In fact, one of the things that's cool about this exhaust is they include a removable silencer. So you can elect to go loud around town or when you're, kind of out in the country. But if you want to either head into the city and not bother some folks, or you want to take a long trip and not tear your eardrums up, you can always throw the optional baffle in there. But even without the baffle, this is a muffled exhaust. You should probably know that. Akrapovic is making these strictly for going fast. This thing is made out of titanium. These head pipes you see here, this is all tie. So this is made strictly to shave weight. That's one of the reasons they're using titanium there, is to get the weight of your machine down. Those of you guys looking to go fast know that one of the best ways to go fast is not only to add horsepower, but to take away weight. The V-Rod, as cool as it is definitely a porky motorcycle. There are some spots where you can shave some weight, and this is sort of a dual function piece. Not only is it gonna help add horsepower, but it's also gonna lower that weight. Both are going to help your bike go quicker. Even down to the spin flanges you see on here, these are titanium as well. They spend a lot of time making this exhaust truly, truly awesome. You can see here these carbon fiber heat shields they have on here. These things are all business. This exhaust does not focus too much on looks, and it does not function strictly to make your bike sound better. This thing is going to go fast. These things really are a top-of-the-line exhaust. This is something that's going to be for those of you guys who are out there, and maybe on the weekends you're hauling your bike down to the track and you're hitting the drag strip a little bit. These are definitely not just a show piece. They're not just going to add bark. They're going to add significant bite to your ride. Now, installation, as I had said, is a 2-beard sort of an affair. Actually bolting this thing up is not really that difficult. You're going to have to spend a little bit of time in the garage getting this thing all together, getting your old exhaust off and putting this one on there. A little caveat, you are going to need both SAE and metric tool sets in order to do that. Both types of hardware are on V-Rod, so just make sure that you have both a metric and an SAE toolkit handy. After you're all bolted up though, which is sort of the easy part, the thing that pushes this into 2-beard territory is the tuning that happens. Akrapovic recommends that this be tuned with Dynajet products. We at RevZilla recommend you use some sort of fuel controller in order to add in the additional fuel that this system is going to require your bike use. Because this thing is so open, because it moves exhaust out so quickly, your bike's definitely going to need more fuel, and that tuning process is not always a fast thing to do. So you may need to spend a few hours beyond the installation dialing this thing in, either putting it on a dynamometer or taking a couple of hot laps and doing sort of a seat of the pants dyno in order to make sure you've got it dialed in. I love this exhaust. This is about one of the sexiest exhausts you could hope to put in a V-Rod. I mean, titanium, such an exotic material. Nobody's doing this right now. I think Akra's really got a standout product with this thing. My opinion, though, is not the only one that matters. Click below, check out some rider reviews, see what some other people who are already rolling one of these in their bike think about it. If this is for you, you'll know after you read the reviews. And if you don't, because you still have some questions, get in touch with the Gear Geek. See us at RevZilla.com, or you can always give us a tinkle on the telling bone, 877-792-9455. I'm Lemmy. I'm out of here.